Hi everyone, I'm James, and in today's video I'm going to be seeing how much trouble I can get myself in installing the window washer mechanism. This one's the manual type, just a little pump action in the mechanism itself. We'll be putting that in, and the bottle and new pipes. The car, when I got it, just had the nozzles and nothing else other than some ratty old rubber pipe. So we'll be looking to connect those up properly to the whole system and see how it all works. First thing I need to do is remove the last nozzle so I can get it all on the bench and test it out. So we'll jump under the dash and unscrew that. As I'm going to be inside the dash with, well, water, probably a good thing to go ahead and disconnect the battery. Oh, there we go. So anyway, we have both nozzles off. This one I've already given a clean. This one's all clogged up, the one I just got off the car. So I will proceed to see if I can get the paint out of it. Right. Should work well enough to test. The setup before was a T-junction. This pump has one input and two outputs, so I don't need a T-junction. The kit actually came with one, but we can simplify that dramatically. We have two nozzles hooked up to this non-return valve is decidedly rubbish. Decided the system actually works better without the non-return valve. At least it's doing something. Not a lot. course it's full of air still, because there's no return valve. But this no return valve that came with the kit is rubbish. Isn't even designed to work properly, and my best efforts at modifying it aren't successful so far. So this is the Rimmer Brothers kit. We have a look in here. May not be able to see very well, but it's essentially a spring, and this was a complete rubber little circular disc which sat on top of this washer, which presses in the end of the whole thing in there. And the rubber disc is the same size as this washer, and if you look closely, if I take the spring out, you see there's a little lip there, and both the rubber disc and the washer sit in that recess. Basically the washer holds the rubber disc in place, meaning that water isn't going to go anywhere. So that was a rubbish design, and when you do manage to get it to do anything, it just gets stuck. Basically the rubber disc gets pulled into the rest of the thing, distorted, and can't move. So I will just try making it slightly smaller to be not fouling on that disc, because it can't work any worse than it is at the moment. Okay, that works a little bit. Let's see. Bypass the lid. The nozzle on that's rubbish. That's better. This nozzle is rubbish. So I'll have to see if I can clean it up. Yeah. Close look at that. It is absolutely mangled. Right, we have a working system. Okay, so now that I've got the pump all working, it's time to actually fit some things on the cart. The first problem I have is where the water bottle goes. However, I've just been through most of the workshop manual and finally found a photo for the Spitfire which shows where it goes. So if we go have a look, so if we look here in this photo from the manual, you'll see that the water bottle sits just in here, right next to the Lucas electronics. So, well, electrical, I wouldn't call it electronic, but that's where it goes. So that's where I'm going to put it. Now there is this telltale screw here. It does kind of line up a little with where the fan goes on the other side for the heater, but I think it's actually there for the water bottle. Getting the fan out to figure that out is a bit of a pain, so I'm just going to hope and unscrew it and see what happens. Let's see what we get with this. It's coming out. Okay, yep, that's just a mounting hole. So we can mount something in it. Okay, now put this in here. Is I'll just bend it a bit, tighten it. It's only mild steel. Okay, now I want to bring this through for the pump. Past the rat's nest of wiring. Call that enough. So supply. Okay. But now nozzles. Okay, so now it's time to fit the nozzles. And what I want to do with these is actually take the little screw out, and then I can fit a socket on the end of it and ratchet it from this side while I hold the nut on the inside, which is rather awkward. One thing I've noticed about these is that they spray straight up. Which is a bit interesting. I guess it's designed for use when you're driving only. Right, here we have one nut and washer taped into one socket. There we go. One. So, in theory, that was the harder of the two. Yeah. Right, while I'm on the side, get the pipe connected to it. Okay, that's that one on. Much easier for this one. Okay, I think that's that all sorted. Now let's see what happens. Yay! That's pretty good. The water goes straight up. But, well, it works. Right, job done. Of course, I put these in back the way they were when I got them. However, it makes more sense if I put the thingy sideways, then I can point it at the window. Ta-da! Right, let's do that. Let's point them inwards. Alright, that is probably a lot more logical. To the other side. Once I've got this sorted, I'll give you a close-up. Now, do I get squirted in the face? Okay. It's close. think that'll do the trick. Just there we go. Right, give you a better look. Okay, so you can see there, aside from all the dirt, pointing sideways, and the little hole just in there pointing at the windscreen. And the same on this side. Have a look inside. I've run the pipes underneath the wiring. But here we have one. Oh, get that nice and straight. There we go. One washer button. Pump action. All working. And wipers as well. Another job I have to do is get the wipers so that they actually have a proper rest position. At the moment that mechanism inside the motor isn't working, but that's a job for another day. Right now I'm happy that we've got little washer nozzles going. Yay! Okay, a final note on the job. I used the Rimmer Brother pump washer kit. Can't remember exactly what it's called, but you'll find it on their website. The washer bottle I think is separate. It does come with a short length of hose, but it's not any use. So what I had separately is I used 2 meters of 3mm inside diameter hose. That was exactly the right amount to do the whole job, and with plenty of slack as well. And yeah, and obviously nuts and washers as you need. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more of what I'm doing with the Spitfire. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And thank you to my existing subscribers, I always forget to say. But yeah, thank you for everyone who has been watching and subscribed. And if you've got any comments about the video or my Spitfire, drop them in the comment section and I'll be sure to reply to you. So, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.